were swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you. Fungus and mold glaze the grotesque. A voice drifts into your mind.
Leave this one. Come to me.
Balin, there you are. Did you bring the noble stock?
The what?
Noble stock? The mushroom?
I knew I was forgetting something.
What?
Sorry, love.
Absolutely worthless.
How long have you been down here? Think, Balin, think. My friend, Bibberbang. Curious, beautiful, but dangerous. Next time, more careful next time, for certain. Thank you for your help. I think anyway, what were you saying? My words get away from me. You'll have to ask Dereth. She knows the ins and outs. Noble stock. Yes, Dereth needs noble stock. Mushroom. Good stuff. And the ledge. Yes, I was on a ledge. Crumbled to bits. And I tumbled down. The shop. The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit. Mushroom. Powerful. Dirith wants it for a brew. She's very good, my Dirith. Very good at a brew.
Might as well go myself. Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a hole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough. Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it. Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me. Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss. Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of Noblestock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it. "70 years of terror. For what?" What's next?
Bibberbang. Of course, it was Bibberbang.
Hey-ho.
Still alive. So that's
That old
progress.
idiot.
Trust no one.
Bloody worthless. My faith will guide me.
Can't keep getting lost like that.
and blades always sharp.
Still in control. Just.
What now? Tricks. A very penetrable pocket. A little souvenir.
70 years of terror. For what?
Thank you. Don't touch me.
How long have you been down here? Think, Balin, think.
Looking ahead.
After the light comes the battle.
Damn it all. Don't. Dwagger. Slashed me. Poison.
Like dwarves, Dwergar have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin.
Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Some dusty temple. It doesn't matter. They'll work my clan to death before they ever get near it. Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
The briefest hesitation, but enough. She's lying.
But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear. Fine. It's complicated, but my clan has trouble back in the city. A blood feud. We were searching for something to turn the tide. That's all I can say. But it's worth a lot to us. Understand? Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here... I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose.
I wonder what the next move is.
Let's march!
Keep your distance, darling.
No time to rest. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I'm coming along. Just not fast enough. Hunters. Scavengers, of course. I reckon the Myconids are... This damned place. Once my people don't know. Longer than I'd like. But like I said, save my kin. And if you kill any Dwergar, you won't see...
What are you doing to those corpses?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. An illusion comes over you. A dweger choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic combined. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
The Myconid denounces your theft. It means to punish you. The Myconid calms. It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
A visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliant. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? A common phenomenon in the Underdark, I'm afraid. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Zerg. My Zergwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceromorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted? I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change. A collective quest to eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive. Awake. Almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the lava is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. Moreover, the cranium has undergone severe trauma. It is a miracle the brain functions at all. Extraction would risk much. It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course, I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness, but be warned, in their natural state, both Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory. My formula will hamper your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. The Southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move. She is quite fond of her god. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe. I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible. My species receives.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is cataloguing Kohotuan fertility rituals.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your... A tongue of... You may find them in nature, or the nearby cleric's tower. I was born with a propensity for arcane. Every waking hour I pushed back against. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a... I required brain, but our ambitions eventually split, so I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence. I have never seen anything like it here. Is my...
That might be worth a look.
Don't be shy.
I'm ready.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Worry not, friend. You'll find the key soon enough.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for... These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment.
Ormelion turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it...
Ormelion watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision. The void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull. Cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Ormelion, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents Elder Brain. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn? Because removal seemed preferable to negation, and I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself. My research is in perpetual need of funding. Yes, I am willing to accept your coin. If you wish to acquire...
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
You return. Have you changed? What shall you offer in it? My research is in perpetual need of funding. Yes, I am willing to accept your coin. May it serve you, as well as it has served me.
A pretty thing. And at least it offers us some protection from the tadpole.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth. I have never seen anything like it, Blurg. Is my species evolving? I greet you, son-child. May your travel...
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
What's next, I wonder?
Intestines throb.
Worry not, blood.
Whispers.
You'll find the key soon enough.
What a charmer.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is cataloguing coital and fertility rituals.
How many die today?
Or perhaps after I finish my
How
research
many
here,
die
you'll
tomorrow?
Fleshwalker, reach into memory. Tell me of home.
The creature cringes, overwhelmed by the... It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled...
Dwegar destroyed my people. I am a self. This circle does not. But I have heard the song.
I am the danger, and I am the cure. In death, your foe becomes your ally. Remain in the under... It is. Come to the circle. It is.
Told you to keep away from there. Could have told me that before.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you? Well, I'll be. You got them? The sergeant's been whining non-stop. What about Gek? Where's he at? More like avoiding the sergeant, I reckon. Come on. Let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig.
Aye. He speaks true. Found the Hoon sailing Gex skiff.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. I'll be shagged to Shanatar. Shit's looking up. But I'm warning you, that twat-soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
Come into her shadow. Let all that is past be forgotten.
We might be able to chip them off and melt them.
How peculiar. Smooth face, a sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. The rock. Take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough.
The statue's meandering curves and two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newest.
Anything standing out?
Several glassy stones stand out in the hottest of flames, smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched the forge. Boulders and stone bricks of various what this pattern signifies.
What do you think? The statue is newer than the fortress, you say? So obvious in hindsight. Sulfur. Of course! Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey well, let's see what you've got. That's all then. Wait. Nothing for you.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
What do we have here?
sort of fun.
Resurge! Be conquered!
On my way.
Put him up. Go on.
Talk to me.
Let's move. Have to keep going. That should work.
Right, Karlak. It's go time.
Stay focused.
Not in here.
Let's finish this.
In position.
This feels good. Quickly.
Beholds the dance of death.
With haste.
Got to focus. Heading there. A little help, please.
Listen here.
Never a dull moment.
Fading fast. I need healing.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone. Someone there?
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
What's the story?
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
What's cooking?
It is. I must see it for myself. The fanfare is sung. The rot is cleansed.
All's well that ends.
Come. We must speak. The tumor here. I break ground. Death doer. There may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign. Our fate, my circle long suffer. I stand to spore for choose or protect the precious poltroon. As it a tune of keep your allies steady, a gift of circle glut. It is my right.
Its delicate harmonies.
Your call.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Heating up.
I'm ready.
He gave it his best shot anyway.
A sovereign with no subjects. Glut won't be mourned. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Come on, let's go.
Worry not, friend. You'll find... Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is cataloguing Koatoan fertility rituals.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I finish... Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
All right. What now?
Ah! Ha-ha!
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. You are one with spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes.
And I sense only silence from the Dwergar hunters. The songs we sing now carry your spirit. You aid us in good faith. In good faith, I thank you. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask.
In your mind's eye, spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
This near sounds like bad news. Guess we could lend a hand, right?
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
Ha ha!
No time to dally.
Take you.
Have you spoken with Skris?
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
I knew about this forge, but the other notes mention some sort of guardian.
Watch your back.
All is ash and meat. Master's back.
Might as well go myself.
I've got a long road ahead.
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from 3 directions.
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
Dead drow publicly displayed. The Dwagar are sending a message.
Tempers are rising.
Don't like. Absolute must have took you in. Me? Who else? My spiders sussed them out of hiding, then near taught them a thing or caught them sniffing around. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one droogs with clan.
Good to the last swig. And they.
Consistent. I'll give you that. Let's sure here to kick some stiffs lakes. Nah, rockfall smashed them. Can't have them stinking up the place. The half that weren't crushed are digging the true soul out of the wreckage. You gotta be kidding.
Rocks.
Done gawking? Lend a hand or get gone.
There is work to do.
How delicious.
Any of those...
Years of terror. For what?
Hello? Hey!
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
Dead drow publicly displayed.
The echoes,
The
listen.
Dwagar are sending a
They're
message.
coming from 3 directions.
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
Let's sure here to kick some stiffs lakeside. I suggest you... Oh, hate being taken. We've work to do. Stuff your Pegasus where the rainbow don't shine.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Hey, what are you... Oh, I get it. Something caught your eye, eh? That's grand. I'd be willing to let you take it, too. Too bad.
Not everyone's
Well, hello.
Anything to that
Let's sure here...
Rocks.
Done gawking? Len? Good for something, huh? Let's sure hear the...
Careful, I bite.
Any of those...
Keep a blade close.
How about a thank you?
Let's sure...
Rocks.
Done. Good for...
Someone there?
Let's sure hear...
Rocks.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Hey, what... Something caught your eye, eh? That's grand. I'd be willing to let you take it, too, for a mere pittance. Tidy. Hope you enjoy it.
Still breathing, despite everything.
They'll let anyone in around here.
Anyone.
What's that? I'm way too big.
stick shit.
It's stick pick, you piss pot.
That's what I said. Stick shit.
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit. Fill her up. Another
piss pot.
You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
Now that's how you motivate the staff.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out your hands.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
Less asking, more showing. 5 working fingers, nice and meaty. You want there, you claw him out. My drinking hands. Hey, stick shit. Where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick. The good stuff right here. Sergeant don't know what she's missing.
Piss off. I heard the piss pot. So like I said, piss off. Fuller was mad as a rutting badger, but she weren't a friend of... What about piss off, do you? Hold on. You aren't just talking shit, are you? Then shh. Keep it low. Don't let them hear you. Now, why in the hottest hells would a true soul be helping me? Fine. Let's say I believe you. You want to kill these... But you better finish the job, because I'll be the one to suffer if you don't. Ain't you hearing me, prickhole? Piss off to every last hell! Off with you!
Certainly.
Reinforcements, huh?
Gnomes make such a thing.
If you want, and if you are...
Can't afford to stay idle.
Stop!
The past is nearer than we think. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
Let's get going.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone, until the Near came. I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the mask men, crashing and smashing. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
Hmm? Oh.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they're all
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Whatever killed a bunch of Sharans might still be down here. Just saying.
I have such a headache.
Keep your distance, darling.
The chiseling is remarkable.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Can't give up now.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Wow. What a crossbow. Looks more Sharan than Dwergar, if I know my weapons.
At least things have stayed interesting.
The past is nearer than we think. We simply must dig.
What brought it down, you think?
A quake of some sort, perhaps? Just a theory.
Dumb theory. Half these walls are still standing.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Another scrying eye. Best to...
This ain't a show.
Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst. Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
You're the one Greymon mentioned. Heard you killed that thieving gnome. Where's my boots? Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping. Thought you would. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Ear dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Either part with coin and jog on. Don't want to miss any of this. Come back anytime.
Watch your back.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't know.
Whatever it takes.
And you better hope that's the worst.
mind never quiet.
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Those pricks will get nowhere with just axes. Flynn's gone toast in their head.
That's the cult's doing.
Don't let anyone in around here.
Anyone.
Any of...
There's no
Get
time
in
to
package.
Peckish?
No one stopped me out. You got that right.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to do.
Want another? Ready.
Let's spill some blood.
Another fight. Let's go.
Wanna dance?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Time to take a load off, isn't it?
Making me sweat.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
Easy.
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. Sacred rite.
Let's move. Let's have a look. Might be useful.
Something over there.
Something over there.
Hiding something, maybe?
I smell a trap.
Moving.
What should I do?
dying for me. All of them.
Can't give up. On I go.
Survival is all that matters.
My turn.
Got to concentrate.
Time to push my luck again.
Hop, hop.
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though not necessarily our concern, of course.
What am I to do?
At least things have stayed interesting. Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful Know your goddess. Know her command.
I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Easy now. Let's not do anything hilarious.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. Damn right, Fecker. Now shut your face before I melt it clean off. I know what you are. One of Nia's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Druggen and liars! Gerdel Iron Hand, hear me!
An ashen scent.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. What's to say? Better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Not a true soul. And I'm supposed to believe that? Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grimforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it. Then prove it, and leave. Don't talk of my plan, like I'm getting gone.
So, are we saving this near? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. Gods, really? Oh, saving it. But if you insist on being a hero,
We need to get that near guy unstuck, or those gnomes.
Speak.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble.
Welcome. Not to minimize the... Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intrigued.
You know, I've been catching myself.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. With such stimulating company? Never better.
Thy will. Dost thou require a new...